Dear Dad, I'm sorry. I am sorry for the love that I was granted that I seem to take for granted. And I know out of this love you didn't spare the rod, so you wouldn't spoil this child. But Dad, this child has been spoiled. Yes, you didn't spare the rod. You didn't spoil this child, but you also didn't spare me in the way I should go. You didn't tell me that I was the light of the world, so how did you expect me to glow? You didn't tell me that I was the salt of the earth. Now, after being trampled upon, how do you expect my taste to show? Dad, how did you expect my taste to show? See, in 2016, when I was just 16, I moved to 16s. We were sick things doing sick things. I could perfectly smoke this thing. I couldn't just understand John 3:16. I knew the words, but not the life that it gave. I knew the road to church, but not the road to the Christ that could save. The Christ that could save me. Dad, each alcohol shot was like a gunshot. Each cigar was like a trigger. And the coke was causing me to choke. I tell you that it was no joke. The sipping, the sniffing, the injecting caused more pain than the void locked inside the bowel of my soul. And Dad, every devotion, you and Mom would have so many prayer points, but you couldn't just see the only prayer point that matters sitting right there in front of your very eyes. Yeah, Dad, I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the love that I was granted that I seem to take for granted. And I know out of this love, you didn't spare the rod so you wouldn't spoil this child. But Dad, your son has been spoiled. Dad, do you know that your son is now an addict? I am addicted to the same things that you were addicted to, but how could I know? You never told me you were addicted to. But Dad, what is the use of you being saved now if you can't even save others? If you can't even save your own son, Dad, true love is not about you spending money. True love is about you spending time. That I needed you. And I still need you to tell me that the alcohol, the drugs, the sex can't fill my void. That I needed something new, I needed something higher like the Most High. That I needed you and I still need you. I still need you to tell me about Ephesians 5:18. That there is no need to be drunk with wine in excess when I can be filled with the Holy Ghost. And it can even be in excess, just like the love towards me is too much, and it's in excess. That I needed you to urge me to purge myself, so that I can be used to be saved and to save others from themselves. A vessel fit for the Master's use. A vessel unto honor that is free from drug abuse. That 2 Timothy 2:20-22. That why didn't you tell me about Revelations 3:15-16? That in this kingdom there are no middle grounds. It's either you are hot or you are cold, but you can't be both. That your lukewarmness will cause me to spit you out of my mouth. Dad, why didn't you tell me about Hebrews 4:16? That I should come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace in time of need. Dad, I need help. I need help. Then why didn't you tell me about Matthew 11:26? That I should come unto you. I should come unto him even if I am laden with addiction, even if I'm laden, that he will give me rest and I can be rest assured. Then why didn't you tell me about Romans 6:23? That the wages of sin is death. But if righteousness is judged by the law and not by grace, not by the gift that Christ gave, then didn't Christ die in vain? With all the bruises, all the pain, that we might be born again, but that the fire of this born again may never burn again. The fire of this born again may never burn again. That I needed you to teach me how to be a Christian and not just how to bear the name. I needed you, Dad, and I still need you. To be a father. To be my father. Happy Father's Day, Dad.